You want to buy a table saw, and in the photos, it looks amazing. Now it's finally sitting in your workshop. You start your first project and almost immediately realize something. This thing isn't a table saw. It's junk. If you clicked on this video, that situation probably sounds very familiar. So today, I'll show you why some cheap table saws turn into complete garbage, and more importantly, what you should actually check before buying one. Watch until the end, because one of these tips could save you a lot of money and frustration. The first thing you should look at is the weight. Now, obviously, a portable table saw is not supposed to weigh as much as a massive industrial cabinet saw with a cast iron base. That's normal. Portable saws are designed to be lighter, but even among budget saws, weight still tells you a lot. Most online stores list the weight of the saw. And honestly, that number can reveal more than people think. If the saw is extremely cheap and extremely light, there's a good chance many of the internal parts are plastic. And usually that's not a good sign. The second thing, and this is a big one, is the table itself. Most budget table saws use aluminum tables. At first glance, the surface often looks perfectly flat, but once you place a straight edge across the table, especially diagonally, you'll often notice the problem immediately. The table is warped. And honestly, this is incredibly common on cheap table saws. But warped surfaces are not the only issue. Cheap saw tables often have problems with the miter slots and the fence system too. Even when the miter slots look clean and well machined, they're often crooked, uneven, or inconsistent from one end to the other. And in real life, that usually means you stop using them completely. Another common weak point is the rail where the rip fence slides. Those rails are often crooked too. You can align the fence perfectly at one measurement, lock it down, move it to another position, and suddenly it's no longer parallel to the blade. So if you ever inspect a saw in person, bring a good straight edge with you. Seriously. Another area where manufacturers love cutting costs is the blade flanges. Those are the parts that clamp the blade onto the arbor. Poor quality flanges often cause vibration, bad cut quality, and inconsistent cuts. A simple way to test this is to bring a quality blade and a straight edge. Install the blade, place the straight edge close to the teeth, then slowly rotate the blade by hand. If the gap stays consistent during rotation, the arbor and flanges are probably decent quality. Another weak point on many budget table saws is the brushed motor. But to be fair, that alone does not automatically make the saw bad. In many cases, it's simply an engineering choice. And they also reduce cost because induction motors are larger, heavier, and more expensive. But there are trade-offs. Brushed motors are usually much louder. They need more maintenance, and they don't handle overheating very well. If you plan to buy a table saw online, always try to find a real video review before spending money. Not just product photos, not just marketing. An actual review from someone using the saw. That's the easiest way to see whether the saw really matches your expectations. And if you inspect the saw in a store, bring a straight edge. At the very least, you'll be able to check the table surface and the miter slots yourself. Thanks for watching until the end. I'll see you in the next video.